When people talk about anxiety, success, all of the elements.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you. Look, I'm not going to be long with this at all, but I did want to take some time to address this. I have made it a commitment that when certain things happen that I won't sit on it. And one thing that I will not do is allow people to come sideways at our sisters in any way, all the way back to Trick Daddy and a bunch of other clowns that thought it was a good idea to publicly degrade, downrate our women. I have made it a point to address it. Now we're talking about 50 Cent and some stupid ass statement that he made that black men, that he loves exotic women and black women are too bitter. First of all, there's nothing more extravagant and exotic than a black woman in all of her glory and all of her diversity, from the unbelievably plum black skin to the lighter complexion and everything in between, to our albino women, to everything in the beauty and richness of our most darkest, and everything beyond that is just what makes her extravagant. Different eye shapes, different nose shapes, different forms of hips and abs and legs and everything else that just makes her so extraordinary. She is the epitome of exotic, first of all, fool. Second of all, let me explain something to all of the people out there. It says so much about your inferiority complex. It says so much about your own self-hatred when you feel the need to justify your preferences by degrading our black women. If you choose to be with someone other than a black woman, that's your choice. It's not my thing, never has been my thing, never will be. But if that's your thing, it's your choice. But in your preference, there's absolutely nothing that demands that you justify that preference by degrading and attacking and generalizing the black woman as bitter, as angry, as mean, and all of the other things in between. Because you can find a woman that's angry and bitter in any race. You can find a woman that's hostile and dangerous in any race, but you'll never find a woman that's gone through as much as the black woman has had to go through over the last 400 years. You'll never find a black woman, you'll never find a woman that has to endure and be both strong and nurturing and so much more, and endure all that the black woman has had to endure. Like Malcolm X says, there's no woman as unprotected and uncovered as the black woman. But I tell you what, I will cover the black woman, starting with my beautiful wife and my gorgeous daughters. And I'll move out my sisters, and I'll move out to any black woman that's mishandled, mistreated, disrespected. First of all, 50 Cent hasn't been truly relevant for a while. He had the little run with Power, but to be truthfully honest, since G Unit fell apart, he's been searching for some sense of relevance. He has pursued trolling and actually, mastered trolling, but to remain relevant. He's attacked anybody who seemed to have any current relevance for the sake of creating and ensuring his own relevance. and nothing has changed. He's still glory hopping and glory seeking to keep what he captured in, what was it, 2002, 2003 within the club. Nothing's going to match that. He's never going to be that. He's never going to be back there. That was a flash in the pan. Not taking anything away from what he's done, not taking anything away from his hustle or his grind. That's not why I'm here. What I'm here to say is to him and all the other clowns that felt it necessary, from the basketball player with the Clippers that thought it was a good idea to say it, from Trick Daddy who thought it was a good idea to say it, from Kodak Black who thought it was a good idea to say it. Every last one of them I've had to come out and say it. And I doubt if they even get this. It's not like I have the platform they have, and that's not why I'm here anyway. But would I be damned if I'm going to sit up and let somebody justify their inadequacies? Because see, when you think you've got to step back and move away from a black woman to go after something else, it's because you don't see the beauty in your own blackness. You don't see the power and the glory in your own blackness. See, I'm a black man first, before I'm a businessman, before I'm a psychologist, before I'm a degreed person, before I'm a published person. I'm a black man. I was a black man coming out of the womb, a black man in the making coming out of the womb, and I fell in love with my blackness. And in falling in love with my blackness, I fell in love with the black woman. I am 100% committed to being black and standing bold. And I'm not sitting up and saying that our women are perfect or that they don't have issues. What I'm saying is, as a black man, I understand how we as black men played a role in leaving her in a place where she wasn't protected, where she wasn't covered, where she wasn't loved, where she didn't feel safe. And I understand a lot of the pushback emotionally, psychologically, and even physically. I'm not co-signing it. I'm not giving it a pass. I have, for the life of me, held black women accountable, but I start with holding my black brothers accountable. We cannot ever be fully who we are if we can't cover our women, if we can't protect our women, if we don't stand for our women, if we don't love our women. I told you this 10 years ago before I married Marion. I told you, I said, the way that I'm going to live and move is I'm going to love my woman back to life. Everything that life snatched from her, everything that being growing up in an abusive home did to her, everything that being molested as a child did to her, everything that being raped as a child, I'm going to love her back to life. I'm going to put her in an environment where she feels safe. I'm going to put her in an environment where she knows she's not alone. I'm going to put her in an environment where she knows that I will go before she goes. And that is something that I continue to do. And I love my daughters the same way. And I fight for my daughters the same way. And there's not one of them will tell you that I won't die for them and that I don't love them, because that's what they deserve. And I sit up and I treat every black woman with respect, not because she's necessarily acting or carrying herself in a way that I believe women should. It's because as a man, I'm going to treat her the way she deserves to be treated and should be treated, in a way that hopefully will inspire her to step up and up her game. But what I will not do is degrade and tear her down. What I will not do is elevate any other woman above her or before her. That will never happen, and not in any of my programs will any of the boys that we work with, any of the young men we work with, be allowed to do that. So, I look at 50 Cent, like I said, he's become a clown. He's become someone that has lost himself in being something that he didn't appear to be at a point in time. He's evolved. There's nothing wrong with evolving, but you got to be careful when you evolve that you're not evolving in the light of someone else's idea or definition of what is. You should be evolving into the better version of you and who you are and being true. And one thing that I can stand on and be proud of as a black man is that I've remained me. I've never tried to acclimate or be something I'm not, or fall into some mold that people thought I was. I don't look like your average academician. I don't look like your average scholar. I don't look like your average public speaker or your published author. Not because I'm sitting up and being contrary. I'm simply being me. Wearing a suit doesn't make me smarter, more intelligent, more effective. It makes me look a certain way to certain people, and frankly, I don't give a damn how people think I look. I am fine with who I am, and because I'm fine with who I am absolutely in love with our black women and who they are, no matter where they are at. They are on a journey, and I'm going to do everything in my power to help them walk it and come into who they are with everything that I have. Me and my wife will definitely, through Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, step into it and make it a reality from where we sit. But what I am never going to do is sit up and let anyone think while I'm alive it's okay to come after our women the way that some of these cats think it's okay. If that's your preference, if you want to jump out and go that direction, do it. But it doesn't require you attacking our sisters. That's some BS. That's some coward ass shit. And that is absolutely unacceptable. Somebody actually needs to tighten his ass up. That's what we need to start doing. When people step out of line and show their ass to the black race, we need to tighten them up. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I wasn't even expecting to go this long. But like I said, black women, we love you. For 1 second, don't think it's black. Don't think that it's not black men out there that won't go the distance. I saw a video the other day, black man in a little, looked like a fast food restaurant, and a white guy tried to jump on a sister. He tore his ass up, and that's exactly what I tell anybody. The black woman needs to feel safest in the presence of the black man. The last person that a black woman should fear is a black man. We've got a lot of work to do, but we're going to put the work in. We're going to make our communities safe again. And it's not just about being safe from physical harm. It's about being safe from psychological assault, from mental assault, from emotional assault, from verbal assault. She's going to be safe. And on that note, I'm out of here. Peace. Hello everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in with a little special announcement. For those who have followed me for any stretch of time, you know, outside of the businesses that I run, like Myriad Business Solutions, the Visionetics Institute, Odyssey Media Group, I also do a great deal of work inside of the inner city communities in Houston, Dallas, and other areas. I'm asking now, as we push a fundraiser, that you support what the Odyssey Project is doing in the inner cities, especially with programs like Black Men Lead, which is a rite of passage initiative, and Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, which is a program focused on helping young girls, but boys as well, suffering from childhood sexual abuse, rape, molestation, domestic abuse, absentee fatherhood, and so many other things. The information will be in the box. Thank you.
From a conceptual perspective, people talk about a design success. All of the elements